All right, guys, so this is going to be very straightforward. This is going to be very simple. In fact, this strategy is very simple, guys. It's very simple and very accurate, also very uh, easy to comprehend. Now, we don't need too many indicators. We don't need too many indicators. We just need to have two indicators on the indicator windows, right? Two. I'm going to share the settings very soon, but first of all, let me explain this. You should be on the third zoom level, right? Remember to be on the third zoom level on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, you can make a lot of profit using this strategy. Now, this strategy is going to give you an entry signal. All right, it's going to give you a perfect entry signal like what you have here. This is for scalping anyway, right? This is for taking a couple of candlesticks and leaving the market, right? Like right now, you can see that from this point to this point, you would have counted up to like 10 candlesticks, right? That means with good equity or with your small equity, whatever it is, you can make a lot of money just taking out 10 candlesticks. All right, 10 candlesticks. You count with me: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? I didn't count the first candlestick because I'm gonna explain why I didn't count the first candlestick. All right. Now we have more than 10. We have more than 10 candlesticks. So that means anybody who made an entry here would have left the market with at least 10 candlesticks, right? 10 candlesticks, depending on your risk appetite. If you are somebody who wants to make a lot of money at once, you can just risk it and just catch 10 candlesticks and make massive profit and leave the market. If you're somebody who is keen about risk management, you know also how to leverage your equity so that you don't risk too much. All right, you don't risk too much. Like you see, we just caught a spike. That was a spike right there, but that spike came after at least 10 candlesticks, right? So please be very true to yourself. Don't be greedy. All right, if you see up to 10 candlesticks, leave the market. Or you can even, to be on a safer side, you can even leave before it counts up to 10 candlesticks. But whenever these conditions I'm going to be sharing on this video, whenever these conditions are met, right, you will always see up to 10 candlesticks in the market, right? But it's not a guarantee to be 10. Might be 10, might be more, right? But for you to be on the safe side, you can do less. But for me, I usually just take 10 candlesticks when using this strategy. Okay, so I'll quickly show you guys how it works. Now allow the indicator on your indicator window, yeah, allow it to come to this level. Now look at this first line, this first black line. When you see that the indicators have gotten to this area, right, when you see the green lines have gotten to this area, and then you see the market printing this, you see the indicators printing these red lines, right at this area, make sure it touches the first line here, the top line here, right? This is to tell you that the market has gotten to a strong resistance level, right? And it's likely to sell from there. Okay, it's likely to sell from there. If you're a price action trader, you would know better how to be able to tell when the market is in a key resistance level. You know what happens, you know how the candlesticks behave, right, when it's at that level. So if you are good with price action, it's also okay to quickly do your analysis and just check to see that what is happening here is actually playing out using the technical analysis, the price action technical analysis pattern, right? But if you are not familiar with price action, you can just stick to what I'm explaining here and you'll still be able to make a lot of profit. Also, it's important to learn price action. That's what I teach my students. That's what I teach a lot of people who are under my tutelage. I teach them to be able to trade without depending fully or solely on these indicators. Okay, I train them to be able to actually see the market clearly. I see the market in HD. That's what I tell my students, right? And that's what I expect them to be like. That's how I expect them to be like. So I teach every one of them to be able to see the market clearly without the use of these indicators. Okay, so it's very important for you to learn to trade using price action. Is very important. It's very important that if you want to be in this business for as long as I have been, as long as many other professional traders have been, or experienced seasoned traders have been, right? You need to be able to analyze the market with your naked eyes without the use of this indicator. So if you want to join my mentorship program, it's affordable. You just have to go to the description box of this video and click the link to meet me or talk to me on WhatsApp, or also click the link, Telegram link on there. It's a free Telegram channel that will give you access to our free Telegram group where you learn many things for free. You have many information for free, you get free signals and all of that, right? So just join it for free, and also reach out to me if you want to be a part of our mentorship program, which is very informative, very educational, very very affordable too, right? So let's get back to the video here. Now, like I said, whenever you see that this market has come to this level, which is the black line here, yeah, the top black line, you have it in mind that price has gotten to a certain solid zone, a certain key zone that is likely to push price back down, right? So at that point, for you to confirm this, you need to wait to see that the green becomes red and then it starts coming down, right? You need to wait for it to start coming down. I usually like to wait for it to come below the black line below. Yeah, I like for it to come, break the second black line here and drop below before I make an entry. That's why I said that I like to allow one full candlestick to form before I enter the trade. I like to allow one full candlestick to open and close bearish before I take a sell, right? So if you can see, after this happened, after this condition that I just explained was met here, you can see that price did this before a spike came, right? So if you count with me, you see that you would have cut more than 10 candlesticks. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, even up to 15. But I usually recommend you taking just 10 or less and leaving the market so that you will not you'll not be found wanting, guys. So just make sure that you follow this accurately and you'll be good. I'm going to share the setting very soon. I'm going to share the setting very soon. So make sure that this is another example. Make sure that what I'm explaining is well understood and you apply it to your demo first before you get to use it in a live account. So yes, this is it. It has come to that line above, and then what happened is the drop, guys. You see all of that? It dropped really hard this time around. It dropped really hard. All right, so this strategy works. It's very simple. Like I said, it's very simple and very easy to understand. It's very easy to understand. It also works for the crash market. This is for every boom market anyway. If you want to be scalping the crash market, it also works, right? All you have to do is just allow for it to come to this level, and then when it comes to this level, it will be red, right? And when it becomes green and keeps going back up, that's when you take a trade. I think I'll make a separate video for that because I don't want this video to be too long. So let me just quickly show you the setting. First of all, we are using the awesome oscillator and relative strength index. Like I said, we are using just these two indicators on this chart, right? So the awesome oscillator first, you don't need any level, so you don't add any level. Okay, leave it at all time frames and just style it green and red. Green and red, value up and value down. Okay, green and red, then you click done. That's when you have this guy. You have this guy, okay, the green and red guy right here. All right, then the next thing you want to do is add your relative strength index with the following parameters. Period 3 apply to low. Levels should be 90, 80, 20 and 10. Okay, now leave it at all time frames. And for styling on this first interface, yeah, make sure it follows the background of your chart. Make sure the color follows the background of your chart. ensure that if you're using the white background like I'm doing here, ensure that the color is white. The color you choose is white so that it matches the background of your chart. All right, and then you click. Of course, you need to add the levels. Yeah, remember to add the levels: 90, 80, 20, 10. All right, you can label that if you want. If you don't want to label that, it's still fine. Now when you add the levels on this other interface, right, where you have the levels, right, ensure that you have colors that will be visible on your chart. By that I mean, as I am using the white background, you can see that I'm using the black color here. If I were to use a black background, if my chart were to be black, I'll be using a bright color, which would be probably white, so that it will be visible on my chart. But if you're using a white background, maintain the black that I'm using here so that you'll be able to understand, you'll be able to follow up. And if you're using the black background, I like to use the black background sometimes because, you know, it's dark mode, right? So it helps reduce the light that is entering your eye and all of that. But whenever I want to make a video, I like to switch. On my Telegram group, if you join my free Telegram, you see that most of our winning trade results and most of our trading results on there comes with black background, right? So I just switched to make this video. I like to make a video with the white background so that everything will be clear, right? So yeah, if you're using the white background, make sure you use black colors or dark colors. If you're using dark background, make sure you use bright colors. But I would urge you to just maintain the colors that I'm using here. All right, so you have this and you just click done. All right, click done and we are good. And we are good. Now you have the exact same setup that I have. And then you write, guys, please share your testimonies. I like it when people come to my DM or my WhatsApp to tell me how the strategies are milking the market for them, right? And how, although I like to urge them to also make sure to learn how to analyze the market without these indicators, right? Basically, I use indicators to confirm what I've already seen. Okay, it tells me that, yo, what you've seen is solid. Go for it, right? So that's what you should do. That's what every other person should do too. All right. So I will teach you. If you want to come under my tutelage, I'll teach you everything that I know. It's affordable. You can also meet somebody if you have somebody close to you that knows the market very well and is able to also teach and is also as dedicated to teach as you are dedicated to learn. You can also reach out to that person, but make sure you have a mentor. Make sure you have somebody who is training you, who is guiding you, who knows the market who has experience, right? Who has years of experience in the market, because you literally need to have an experience before you can actually teach somebody else. Okay, so hit me up if you have used this analysis or this strategy. Hit me up and let me know how it goes. And also my WhatsApp number is open. It's on the description box of this video, so that if you have any challenges, you can reach out to me and I'll be able to guide you. Okay, and also do well to drop a comment about whatever you are confused about in the market, whatever you want me to talk about, whatever you want me to make a video about, so I can be able to know exactly how to help you guys grow and become better. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video.